Ladies and gentlemen, as always, I'm your host, AirsoftAL, the Commons Airsofter who reviews media because Jesus Christ, Chapter 33, over there, America and all the world. Let's get into it because, dear God, the ending. Ron promised us, he delivered, let's get into it. To catch you up on the last chapter, the mercenaries, or the Diamond Wolves,
We're diamond dogs.
we're all Diamond Dogs now. We're not seeing anything from them.
Excuse me, the fuck did you just say?
Yet. Yet, mind you. What I mean by that is that, well, that's not the important part here. The important part is that the French are still getting their asses kicked.
Of course!
Of course they are. Wow. And the best part is we actually do get to see more of their political structure because, oh dear sweet fucking Christ. They're idiots. I mean it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, they are fucking idiots. Beyond all shadow of a doubt, the politics are idiots. I mean, my God. I've seen incompetency. But this just takes a whole other level of incompetency. Anyway, what happens? Well, front line's getting fucked up, the elves are encircling the French, and the general actually is trying to beg, literally try and figure this shit out, basically trying to understand, because they have no aerial cover to speak of, to basically have aerial reconnaissance, because of course the Elven Air Force is basically kicking their ass, or of course the Elven Luftwaffe is kicking their ass. But we do get to see some fun stuff from the Elven Luftwaffe. We get to see some Stukas! That's right. In one of the trench lines, in one of the defense lines that was created, they get attacked by Stukas. I am so happy Ron talked about the howling yell of a Stuka. But here's the thing. Most, if not all, the Elven technology is magic-based, meaning it's on the user to basically power the machine. So reliability is kind of a iffy thing. So, yeah, one of those things. Either way, though. What happens? Well, they get the shit bombed out of them, and then, of course, their Renault FTs and Char Bs, I guess. Basically, pre-World War I tanks and some post-World War I tanks basically getting their asses kicked. And then, of course, we get to see the Panzer IIs, I believe. It's either the Panzer IIs or the Panzer IIIs. Either way, basically the Panzer tanks that have machine guns instead of actual cannons, basically causing chaos and anarchy.
Taking fire from the cute little Panzer! Fucking adorable, like a puppy. Kill it! I suppose if they were very lucky, they could give us a headache with that AT rifle.
And, yeah. When faced with the overwhelming thing, the French do what the French do best.
We surrender!
Yeah. They're retreating. You bunch of frog leg munching cheese eating surrender monkeys! Now, all that said and done, what's the frontline general doing? Well, he's basically informed that they're literally closer than they expected them to be, which is kind of what a blitzkrieg does. A blitzkrieg is designed in a sense where the tanks move forward and faster than the infantry units, which is kind of stupid if they remembered from the last couple chapters back that doing that is not a smart idea. Well, in an urban environment, mind you. They're not really in a total urban environment, but still, you think they would have learned from that. But, then again, they're arrogant Nazi sons of bitches. So, I don't see them learning. I definitely don't see them learning from it. Moving on, though. So, what happens, ladies and gentlemen? Well, the general and his staff basically get the fuck out! And then it's brought up to, of course, this guy called Chaos, whatever. Basically, surrender what have you over here. He's talking with the generals because the Emperor is informed by one of his aides that the generals are threatening to resign.
Excuse me, what?
I was expecting more of a mutiny of them literally pulling a small mutiny, with guns in hand, basically forcing them to accept the Americans' help. But I guess that's not going to happen. It's one of those things I was looking forward to, but one of those things, I guess. Anyway, so the generals are basically literally, when the Emperor finds out about this, he literally understands that, yeah, no, we need the Americans' help. So he goes down to find out what the fuck is going on with his country. While he's going to do that, the generals are arguing with this one asshole, who apparently is actually head of the political structure, some fucking how, I guess. And they literally are telling him, if not threatening to resign, essentially, that they cannot stop the advancing Nazi elves. They need the Americans' help. And the bullshit response from this guy. I'm not joking. The bullshit response from this guy is so fucking stupid that when I was reading this thing live, I blew up. Because his actual fucking response is, in the most best way I can paraphrase it possible, because it'll make you scream as well at the stupidity of it, is literally, oh, how will this make us look to the rest of the world? We're supposed to be a superpower. We're supposed to be the best.
You need to shut the fuck up!
Stupid! You're so stupid! Stupid!
Are you goddamn serious? Are you fucking serious right now? You are taking your own goddamn ego over the fucking safety of your citizens? I don't think the citizens give a shit about the ego or the status of your country. They're more worried about the fact of, are they going to have a country left? These motherfuckers are literally killing people. They're not taking prisoners of war. They are slaughtering innocent civilians and soldiers alike. They are committing genocide. They are committing war crimes. Do you not understand the gravity of the situation you are in, you stupid motherfucking French bastard?
Fuck you! Fuck you!
This is stupid! This is stupid! 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 Stupid!
Get your head out of your ass and realize you need America's help to get these fuckers out of your country.
Now you listen to me, jerk off. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Quit being part of the fucking problem and put the other guy back on.
Thankfully, I wasn't the only one thinking this, because the Emperor walks in, everyone bows, he tells them to raise up, and literally asks in the most polite way possible, what the fuck are you doing in my country? And when it's brought up to him that, you know, they have to worry about their country's representation, literally, the guy finally gets his shit straightened out by the Emperor telling, and literally proclaiming, essentially, we're going to the Americans for help. Thank fucking God! Finally someone does something smart for once, and I'm personally surprised someone does do something for once. It takes the goddamn Emperor to essentially get this one asshole to get his head out from his ass to essentially realize we need America's help. No shit, Sherlock. No shit. Speaking of America, they finally contact Ambassador Underwood, or the representative Underwood. Again, I swear to God, that's a fucking House of Cards reference, that guy is. Again, I see this guy as Kevin Spacey. Pre-controversy Kevin Spacey, not post-controversy Kevin Spacey. I see him as this, and literally come to America for help, and he goes like, okay, yeah, no, we'll help you. And then the dumbasses try to put restrictions on American freedom.
You serious?
I shit you not. The Magus, the otherworldly French ambassador, tries to say that the forces will only be deployed to where the commanders want them to, and the American forces will be under the command of their commanders, and limited numbers.
Bullshit! Bullshit!
I'm sorry, motherfucker. The fuck you trying to do? You're trying to limit our authority? You're trying to say whose authority can America be deployed in?
Gentlemen, are we operational?
We're at the ready, sir. You're the trigger.
I want your team on the ground in 6 hours.
On whose authority?
On my authority!
Thank you, Kevin Spacey. Thank you. Because, here's the thing, motherfucker. You're coming to America for help. You're getting your ass kicked by Nazi motherfuckers, and your military forces are literally telling you that they need American might. And you're trying to say, oh, no, we're going to limit your ability to spread freedom and democracy? Motherfucker! That is not how that fucking works! You can't tell a bald eagle to not spread its wings of freedom as it flies around the world, being a symbol of freedom and democracy? You can't tell the U.S. Army to not spread freedom and democracy. You can't tell the Marines, those jarhead motherfuckers, to not spread freedom and democracy. You can't tell the American military what it can and cannot do.
Yeehaw! Ride 'em, Bulldog! USA! USA! USA!
And thank God I wasn't the only one thinking this, because Underwood literally said it's either you get all of us or none of us. Motherfucker. And he agrees. Because yeah, no, when you have a superpower who literally kicked ass not on one continent, but 2 continents in your on your world in less than a week, then yeah, motherfucker, America's gonna do its fucking job. And America's gonna do what it does best. And what does America do? Why, they send in the best thing that America ever has. Because the final moments of the book was so good it made me throw my hands up and say yes! Because on the Mach and Magus Imperium's border, a farmer's tending to his fields. And then he hears something in the distance. He hears the skies speaking freedom.
It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no senator song. It ain't me. It ain't me.
Army's coming in. The Army's finally getting its time to shine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ah! That's right, baby. The U.S. Army's finally getting its time to shine. So let me break it down to you what's about to happen.
Full frontal democracy.
The U.S. Army's about to come in with the air cav units. That's right, Army Air Cavalry, as well as Armored Cavalry, because they're coming in with Abrams, they're coming in with Bradleys, they're coming in with Strikers, they're coming in with every single bit of firepower the U.S. Army's got to send some Nazi sons of bitches a one-way ticket straight to hell. And I'll tell you right now, the freedom that's about to come, oh baby, yeah! So what AirCav's gonna do? AirCav's gonna do what AirCav's gonna do best. They're gonna come in there, and they're gonna lay the apocalypse down on them sons of bitches. They're gonna spray bullets down on them while a patch is sitting there taking out enemy armor. And AirCav's gonna come in, drop off our boys on the 82nd and 101st, and we're gonna basically send every single son of a bitch in front of us straight to the deepest depths of hell, while spreading freedom and democracy of the American way. And then, ladies and gentlemen, what's gonna happen? Once we got them Nazi sons of bitches on the run, we're gonna keep chasing them. We're gonna keep kicking their ass all the way back to the coast. And yeah, of course, them squids gonna do what the squids are gonna do. They're probably gonna bomb them and don't give a shit, cause it's almost time to shine, baby. Yeah. Ah! Sorry about that, folks. I'll let my Army Rat sideshow there. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the chapter. What do I think about it? Honestly, I enjoyed the chapter. We finally get to see the political side of course, the Magus, and, of course, the otherworldly Frenchy ass basically being incompetent as all hell. Their government being incompetent, while their military actually has a goddamn brain. The Emperor finally realizing, yeah, you know what? Maybe we should let the Americans come and help with this situation. And good on them. Using that thing between your ears. Fucking good on ya. And of course, we finally get to see the good old-fashioned U.S. Army coming in to basically do the job that they do best. Doing what ground pounders do best, bringing freedom and democracy. One bullet at a time. But, either way though, predictions for the next chapter? 1. Constant curb stomping, Vietnam music blasting, napalm dropping, elves being barbecued to high hell, freedom spreading, all American Army might! And then the elves realizing they ain't top dog no more. That's what I think's about to happen. Either way though, if you guys want to check out this chapter for yourselves, down in the comment section down below in the pinned comment is of course the link to the chapter. So if you guys want to check it out and you want to enjoy just either pulling out your hair or calling someone a dumbass multiple times, it's right there for you guys to check out. And if you guys are looking forward to the U.S. Army coming in and doing what the ground pounders do best, sign off in the comments section, my fellow Army brats, my fellow Army National Guard, fellow Army Reserves, and fellow Army Air Cav motherfuckers. Sound off and let me know exactly how you feel about what's to happen. Because I swear to God, besides the Army, if I don't see Delta getting into action, I don't see the Rangers getting into action, I don't see fucking Green Berets getting into action, I'm gonna be a little pissed. Just a little bit. Okay, not a little bit, actually that much. I'm gonna be pissed that much. But, at least we're getting something with the Air Cav, finally. As well as Armored Cavalry. Either way, though, thank you all for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAL, the Godman's Airsofter, who does media reviews because YouTube doesn't like my gun reviews. Or anything related to guns, really. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to help support the channel, consider donating to the PayPal link down below. And as always, folks, I will see you all in the next video. Till next time. Later!